There's something about a person who keeps their car spotless. Every surface clean, every cup holder empty, the floors so clean you could eat off them, the smell of fresh interior every single time. And if you've ever been that person, or the passenger side of that person, you know it's never really about the car. The car is just the room they can control. While everything else in life stays messy and loud and unpredictable, the car is the one place that stays exactly as they want it. And that's not a small detail. It's a window into a mind that's managing something far bigger than a dashboard. Because people don't clean their cars, they clean their anxiety. They organize their trunks the way they wish they could organize their thoughts. And the way someone treats the inside of their car tells you a lot about the way they're handling the inside of their head. This is for the people with the spotless car, and for everyone who's ever sat in one, wondering what they're really sitting inside of. Let's get into the psychology of the spotless car. Let's start with the most common reason, because it's also the least visible. For many people, a spotless car is a sanctuary, a controlled environment in an uncontrollable life. When the job is chaotic, when the relationships are loud, when the news is heavy, the car is the one place you get to decide everything. The temperature, the music, the smell, the order. And there's real science behind why that matters. A space you can control gives your brain a felt sense of agency, and agency is one of the deepest psychological needs we have. When life feels out of control, small acts of control become grounding, and the car, for many people, becomes the symbol of that control. There's a second layer, and this one goes deeper. A spotless car can be a place of escape. Not just physical escape, emotional escape. For someone with a chaotic home or an overwhelming social life, the car is where they can finally breathe, where nobody's talking, where nobody needs anything, where the silence is theirs. And keeping that space clean isn't about the car, it's about protecting the one room in the world that's truly theirs. The clutter isn't just clutter to them, it's an invasion. Every item that doesn't belong is a breach of the one wall they built. The third layer is about identity. Some people keep their car spotless because their car is an extension of how they want to be seen. Not necessarily vanity. Often it's a need for order, as a sign of being put together. If my car is clean, I'm a person who has it together. If my car is messy, what does that say about me? And for someone who grew up in chaos, or who carries a deep fear of being judged as a mess, the clean car becomes proof. Proof that they're different from where they came from. Proof that they're not falling apart. Proof that on the outside, at least, everything is handled. But here's the part that matters, and it's the part worth sitting with. When the car stays spotless while the rest of life crumbles, something is being outsourced. The energy that should be going into the hard, messy work of relationships, of emotions, of self, gets poured into the one thing that can't fight back. The car doesn't argue. The car doesn't disappoint. The car doesn't ask hard questions. You can make it perfect, and it will stay perfect, quietly, forever. And for someone whose inner world feels like an unsolvable mess, that trade feels worth it. It's not lazy. It's survival. Let's talk about the different types, because not every spotless car means the same thing. There's the organizer, the person whose spotless car is about precision and efficiency. Everything has a place, and the clean car is one slice of a very organized life. For them, it's not anxious, it's just who they are. Then there's the perfectionist, the person for whom a single speck of dust is a small crisis. The car is spotless, not out of joy, but out of a need to keep everything under a standard they hold themselves to. For them, the spotless car is often the surface symptom of a deeper pressure, a fear of not being good enough that follows them into the car, the home, the workspace, and the mirror. And then there's the escapist, the person whose car is clean because the rest of their life is so chaotic that the car is the only breathing room they have. The trunk is empty because their head is full. The floors are clean because everything else in their life is a storm. None of these is a diagnosis. All of them are human. But here's the question worth asking if you're the person with the spotless car. What is the car doing for you that the rest of your life isn't? Not what does it say about you. What is it quietly doing? Is it grounding you? Is it protecting you? Is it proving something? Is it hiding something? Because the answer to that question tells you where the car ends and where the real work begins. And here's the reframe that changes how you see the whole thing. A clean car is not a bad thing. Order, care, pride in your space, these are genuinely good. The problem is never the clean car. The problem is when the clean car becomes a substitute for the messy, human work of being okay. A car that's spotless and a life that's neglected isn't balance, it's a trade. And the car is not the loser in that trade. So here's what's worth doing. First, ask yourself the question, not why is my car clean, but what does my car give me that my life doesn't? Be honest with the answer. If it's control, notice where you feel you have none. If it's escape, notice what you're escaping from. If it's proof, notice who you're trying to prove something to. The car is a mirror. It's just cleaner than most. Second, and this is the one most people skip, let one small thing be imperfect on purpose. Not the car, somewhere else, a room, a schedule, a task. Practice letting one small corner of your life stay unfinished, and notice what rises up in you. If letting a single mess sit makes you deeply uncomfortable, you've found the exact spot where the work is. The anxiety you feel when something is out of place is not about the mess, it's about what the mess means to you. And third, and this is the deepest one, take the care you give your car and point it somewhere alive. The car will never feel it. It will never thank you. It will never need you. But a person, a relationship, a friendship, yourself, will. The energy that keeps the car spotless is real energy. It's care, it's discipline, it's attention. It's just pointed at something that can't feel it. Imagine what happens when that same energy gets pointed at something that can. Let me speak directly to you now if you're the person with the spotless car. I'm not telling you to stop cleaning it. I'm not telling you the order you built is wrong. It kept you steady. It gave you somewhere to land. That mattered. But hear this. The reason the car is so important to you was never really about the car. It was about a part of you that needed somewhere safe to put its control, its care, its proof. And that part of you deserves more than a dashboard. It deserves to be felt by something that can feel back. The cleanest car in the world is still just a car. But the person who cares for it that carefully, that person has an ocean of care inside them. And the world doesn't need their spotless car. The world needs them. If this met you, the one with the clean seats and the full heart, subscribe to MindToAct for more psychology that looks past the surface into the reasons behind the things we do.